Few figures in modern American history have courted controversy like Donald John Trump. From his early days as a real estate mogul to his tumultuous presidency, Trump has been a lightning rod for controversy, sparking national debates and dividing public opinion. This essay delves into 6 major controversies that have come to define Trump's legacy, examining their context, public reaction, legal battles, and societal impact. These controversies offer a glimpse into Trump's character and his approach to power. They also highlight the deep divisions within American society that Trump's rhetoric and actions have often exploited and exacerbated. By understanding these controversies, we can better grasp the complexities of Trump's legacy and its lasting impact on the United States. We will explore the accusations of housing discrimination in the 1970s, his inflammatory remarks about the Central Park 5 case, his rhetoric on Mexican immigrants, his response to the Charlottesville rally, the Muslim travel ban, and his disparaging comments about African nations. Each of these controversies provides a unique lens through which to examine Trump's relationship with race, justice, and power, revealing a pattern of behavior that has left an undeniable mark on the American consciousness. In 1973, the U.S. Department of Justice sued the Trump Management Corporation, alleging racial discrimination in its housing practices. The lawsuit claimed that Trump's company had refused to rent apartments to black tenants and had lied to black applicants about apartment availability. This case, which dragged on for several years, cast a long shadow over Trump's early career, raising questions about his commitment to racial equality.
The Justice Department presented evidence that Trump employees had marked applications from black renters with a C for colored and steered them away from white neighborhoods. Trump vehemently denied the allegations, claiming that his company was being unfairly targeted. He countered that the government was trying to force him to rent apartments to people on welfare.
The case was eventually settled out of court in 1975. While the settlement did not require Trump to admit wrongdoing, it did mandate that his company implement policies to prevent future discrimination. This early encounter with accusations of racism would foreshadow future controversies that would plague Trump's career. In 1989, 5 Black and Latino teenagers were wrongfully convicted of the brutal assault and rape of a white woman jogging in Central Park. The case gripped New York City and ignited racial tensions.
Trump, then a prominent real estate developer, inserted himself into the controversy by taking out full-page ads in 4 New York City newspapers, calling for the reinstatement of the death penalty. Trump's ads, which cost him an estimated $85,000, did not mention the Central Park 5 by name, but referred to roving bands of wild criminals terrorizing the city. Many saw his actions as exploiting a racially charged case to further his own notoriety.
The 5 teenagers, who became known as the Central Park 5, always maintained their innocence. In 2002, their convictions were vacated after another man confessed to the crime and DNA evidence corroborated his confession. The Central Park 5 case became a symbol of racial injustice in the criminal justice system. Trump's role in the case, though not directly related to the wrongful convictions, highlighted his willingness to exploit racial anxieties for personal gain.
Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign launch was marked by inflammatory rhetoric about Mexican immigrants. In his announcement speech, Trump declared that Mexico was sending not the best people to the United States, claiming they were bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
These remarks sparked immediate outrage and accusations of racism and xenophobia. Trump's comments were condemned by both Democrats and Republicans, as well as by civil rights groups and religious leaders. Despite the widespread condemnation, Trump doubled down on his rhetoric, promising to build a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border and make Mexico pay for it.
This hardline stance on immigration would become a cornerstone of his campaign and presidency. Trump's comments about Mexican immigrants tapped into anxieties about illegal immigration and national security.
However, his words also fueled anti-immigrant sentiment and contributed to a climate of fear and hostility towards Latinos in the United States.